Hello and welcome to another episode of Diet Culture Can Fork Off. I'm Becky and I help women that are done with the diet culture and all that goes with it. And that's, I work with women for my one-to-one coaching and also my Misfit Club group coaching as well. But today I want to get right into something. And I'm not going to shut up about it. I know I bang on about it, but it's very important to me and it's very important with the women that I talk to and I work with. So yeah, you might as well get used to me talking about this subject. And that is because every single day, and I mean every single day, I am getting messages in my DMs from women telling me they're so triggered about this skinny trend being back and it's messing with their heads. Thoughts that they thought they dealt with. A lot of women that are like, I thought I was okay. I thought I had dealt with this. But, they thought they'd worked through those feelings. But just like that, they've come back. And I want to be really, really clear on something as well, because before we go any further, if you're someone that's feeling that way right now, that is not you failing, okay? That's not you being like, oh, I'm not over it enough. Like, this is actually the cycle that I talk about, like I bang on about on my socials all the time, that as soon as women start to rise, as soon as we gain power, that these trends come back just like that. To me, it's not coincidence. And look what's happening with like right now, because we've seen it before. I've called it out numerous of times, and it's like we're living through this on repeat. So that's what this episode is about today, why this is happening again, why it's happening now, and why I've built to actually help you break the cycle instead of just white knuckling it away through on your own, because you don't need to. And honestly, even if it's just a community that I have built, which I'm extremely proud of, being part of that and part of my page is what you need, then stick around. Because here's the thing that nobody really talks about, apart from I know that I don't stop talking about it, is that beauty standards, they're not really random, are they? They're not fashion. They move in these cycles, and historically those cycles track really closely with when women gain power, right? Every time that we see women rise up, make some real gains, like more rights, more voice, more taking up space, more speaking up, those beauty standards, they swing back to something smaller again. Something that takes up less room, that keeps you distracted, that keeps you second guessing yourself and your worth. That is not confidence. And that's not me being dramatic. I really do not believe it's me being dramatic. It's like, it is a documented pattern. It's been researched. So when I look at like what's happening right now, like women speaking out more than ever, louder than ever about our own rights, our own bodies, on our own lives. And then I watch this heroin chic, skinny thing coming back again, like the headlines flooding in, our Instagrams, our socials flooding with images and pictures and things trying to sell you some weight loss, whatever it is today. Like, I really don't feel like that's a coincidence either. I think it's the same old move here. Like, it's just a new decade again. And I can't sit back and watch this happen to women without saying something, because I won't shut up about it. It upsets me. It genuinely does. Like, watching so many of you getting triggered by something you thought you had left behind, that's not okay. It was never okay. Not the first time, and it's not okay now. If you feel like this one has come back more aggressively than before, like, you're not imagining it either. When something like this resurfaces, it doesn't come back gently. It just comes back loud and amplified, because it's competing with how far you've already come. That's exactly why the wobble feels so big. That doesn't mean that the work that you've already done wasn't real. It means that this environment has got louder. And that's not that you have got weaker or your mindset's got weaker. And it's just coming in as well, just as our generation And I know there might be different generations listening to this podcast, but the generation that I grew up in, and we survived that heroin chic, or just about. I know I had my issues, and I know a lot of people did as well, but we got through that. And you feel like you're done with it. And then just as we're hitting like different eras of our lives, perimenopause, menopause, it's coming back more aggressively. Just as we're accepting our body and accepting the changes, it's telling us you are not good enough again. I mean, I do believe that this era, perimenopause, menopause, is our wise women era. It's our empowerment era. It's traditionally like way back when women became the elders, the people that gave advice, the healers, the sages. They were those women, and those voices have been taken away from us. And just as we're speaking up again, and where women are finding their power and finding their light, and finding that fire within them to speak up and stepping into this era that was meant to be for us, they're trying to take it away, and I'm not standing for it. So this is exactly like why I have built something for you. Like, I know coaching isn't accessible for everyone, and not everyone can do the one-to-one. Not everyone can commit to a misfit group program as well. So I've built something that strips this back. It just focuses on the mindset around body image to help you through this exact thing right now. On this course, I'm going to strip it back, like the reasons why this is happening. I'm going to talk through like the theories, the research there as well, why it's not actually a you problem and why it keeps circling back. I'm going to go through the stuff that you actually need to remember, the bits that hold you steady when it gets loud again, either through any events or things that you've got coming up, holidays coming up, that that voice is going to become louder. Give you the tools there to help you steady yourself. I've got real feasible steps to break it down, not overwhelming, like got to overhaul your life, or this kind of like intense course that's gonna you're not gonna be able to commit to. This is something that you can do with real tools that don't take very long, that you can implement into your already busy life. Because that's the other thing that I tell every single one of my clients as well. This is a practice. It's not a one and done kind of thing. You don't do it once and then wake up fixed. You practice it over and over. And that's when I always feel like if you know it's a practice, you're like, yeah, I've got to practice this. It's something I've got to practice. It takes the pressure off as well. In my experience as a coach, that helps a lot with my clients' mindset. So think of this as a practice. So when you repeat things over and over and over, that's how you actually rewire your brain, and you start to learn how to respond the next time the noise comes back. And it will come back. That's the whole point of this episode. And I don't want this course to be like, I'll use it in 7 days and lose it either. Like, you keep it, it's yours. Keep it for the rest of the time so you can come back to it time and time again. And I recommend that you do, because this isn't a cycle that resolves in a week. It is ongoing, and you deserve the tools that are ongoing too. So if you're one of the women who's messaged me at all over the last few weeks, feeling triggered, feeling like you're back at square one, I promise you're not. And I want you to have something real to hold on to instead of just riding it out. So my course is called How to Unfuck Your Relationship with Your Body. It's £27. That's it, and it's yours forever. Links in the show notes. And if you're not ready for that yet, message me, because I do read every single one. I reply to every single one. I'm not going anywhere, and neither is this conversation. Let's fucking break diet culture for good.